Hey everybody, I'm Ray.
I made up.
And this is Angel Heights. Again still. Oh shit, no!
Yeah, as you can see, not nearly as good as Angel Grove.
I feel like that's a reference. I shall ignore it.
Yeah, because, you know, if the Power Rangers were here, none of this would be going down.
They don't have crime in Power Rangers, they have giant monsters.
Oh, no, they have the Power Rangers. That's why you never see any crime in Angel Grove. They kind of dropped the ball in the future because the world got taken over and destroyed. But still,
When did that happen?
one of the Power Ranger seasons where, like, things got really dark and humanity got forced into domes in order to survive.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Thinking someone dropped the ball there.
I think I should go back and get more health. Oh shit. Oh seriously? I thought I took you out. Come on. God damn it. Guess I should have gone more get more health gone.
But anyways, as I was saying, Power Stars are some of the scariest things in the Mario universe because of how amazing they are. Like, Bowser used them to create worlds inside of paintings.
They're small worlds, actually.
Yeah. Really?
They had a certain distance, and then there was just nothing.
Yeah, and then you drop to the abyss. But still, like, you remember the variety of those worlds, don't you? Like, Bomb Place, what was it called?
Bomb Battlefield.
Yeah, Bomb Battlefield, like that Goomba, the Dirt Tower, that Clock World.
Just a big old clock.
Okay, like, to be fair, they weren't all that big, but for all intents and purposes, you know, he god-modded a painting to come into existence. There were characters there. Bombs, the Racing Turtle, King Bomb. Like, you know, there was sky, cannons, material came to existence. And what did all that take? 10 Power Stars. 10 Power Stars for all that to come into existence and have like a self-sustaining force of whatever it was. I mean, you remember the conversation with those bombs, don't you? Like, we've been at war with years with those other guys across the street or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they were like, you know, living, breathing creatures for all intents and purposes. Yeah. Bowser created life, and he had it war.
It's... Uh-oh. Ah, you just had to throw that right then, didn't you? Hey, what the fuck? That's a good strategy.
Right?
Yeah, but I find it kind of weird that it's like, well, what happened to the paintings afterward? They still existed even after Mario got the stars from them. They didn't go away after that.
Yeah.
So, where are they?
They're still there, shouldn't they be?
Well, we don't ever see them anymore, so...
Well, when was the last time we went inside Peach's castle outside a racing game?
That's a true point. Wait, when did we go in her castle for a racing game?
I know it was one of the Mario Karts. Like, you play the Mario Kart series usually, but I am somewhat aware that there was a race course that took you through Peach's castle. So, like, that was the thing.
What?
Like, also, the reason the castle was the way it was because Bowser transformed it to be as such.
I need help.
That still hurt you?
No, it hurt the guy next to me.
Oh. Okay.
Did you just kick me?
Yep.
Did you just fucking kick me? You just fucking kicked me! Sorry, I got a little mad there. If you couldn't tell.
That door, no problem.
Yeah, go open the door, but make sure the fire doesn't reach me. I don't want it on me.
Yeah. You know what makes you know even more how much the stars just can god mod stuff? You remember the hidden stars in the castle?
Yes?
On my way.
Yeah, do you remember the official story of what those were about?
Peach hid them?
Like, Peach used the Power Stars to create play areas for herself to have fun with.
Oh, is that what that's about?
Yeah, so, like, you know, that one hidden, like one of the first hidden areas you can find is, like, you go into this one room. There's, like, 3 Peach windows, and you can jump in one of them. It's just a big old slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peach made that for herself. Because, you know, girl loves to have fun on giant slides. And I was like, well, shoot, you know, if I could just, you know, warp reality to create a small existent paradise for myself, I'd create a mini Al Delfino, but that's me. But, you know, hey, you know, have fun with your slide. Could have made it a water slide, just saying. But, you know, all the fun to you, Peach. But anyways, she proved it, more or less. Because she just went around and made little fun worlds for herself with those stars. And those stars only had like 2 at most, didn't they? Or was it just 1?
I believe the slide is the only one that happens to have 2, because there's one for beating the time limit that you're not really told that that's there, and then there's the other one for just beating it, so... The fortunate part is you can only get 1 at a time if you manage to get the time limit one to show up. Okay, so I'm not sure... Oh god, you scared me.
Yeah.
Not sure what is up here other than I needed to beat up the gang leader, which I guess that's very helpful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to backtrack, otherwise I will die.
Yeah, which is why I always thought it'd be pretty neat and sensical to where if there was a Mario game to where if you were collecting power stars, you can create like your own dream place, so to speak of. Like, you know Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah.
And how like all that like that whole mansion was just created through like ghost power and stuff like that.
Pretty much, it got super haunted.
Well, if ghost power, well, it wasn't super haunted. It was literally created by the power of ghosts. Like none of that was real except for the money.
You need help?
Which is kind of weird. Because why did they have so much money?
A little better now.
No.
Listen, I've only got 1 pack left.
Hopefully I don't have to come back for that.
Yeah. So, like, I just thought, you know, that'd be really neat if, like, you know, you went around, you collected power stars, and you went back and you create, like, Mario's Mansion or something like that.
But he already got one in Mario and the 6 Lands of the 6 Coins, but Wario stole it, and then he got it back from Wario, and then Wario was sad.
And then he put it up as a prize in one of the Mario Party games.
That's weird, because I don't remember that still.
Have you looked into it at all ever since I brought it up?
No, I saw no reason to. Because, like...
Because you always want to have a way to just doubt me?
No, I just don't care too much about Mario Party lore.
But you care enough to bring it up to where I never heard of that, except for the last time you brought it up.
Well, I didn't remember that you brought it up before. I forgot I don't need to go this way. I just finished that area.
But yeah, it's like, you know, make a Mario's Mansion. I figure, just take that one place from Majora's Mask with the tree.
I'm okay. Oh, hi there.
Take him out.
Well, he's incapacitated, I guess.
Huh.
Yeah, let's go with that.
He's fine.
Maybe. Damn it, fire! Stop it! Stop trying to kill me! What? Oh, there's wood in the way.
But yeah, it's like, figured that'd be pretty neat, be able to create your own little personalized area.
Get out of here.
Because, like, I usually like that in a game. Like, oh, here's this thing. It's like, you can just customize it to make it your own little place or what have you.
He dead.
I was like, huh, Mario, did you really need a life-creating star to install a washing machine in the corner of the room?
Order complete.
I don't know why this door was openable. There's nothing here.
That's it. No problem.
In fact, I even kind of like this idea of like a game where you can create Mario's world or something like that, and where you just build and expand upon it by just like pumping in more power stars that you collect throughout the game, essentially creating a second game in the process. But like all in like Mario's image or something. Like not like creepy in Mario's image, like what Galaxy 2 did with the whole head thing.
Hey, that wasn't his choice. That was whatever.
I get that. That wasn't his choice. I'm just saying that, like, you know, we don't have to go that route with it. I'm just saying, you know, I don't mind essentially the Monopoly Mansion with like a big old golden statue of Mario in the middle. That seems like, you know, power for the course for like, you know, a god who created his own world. Because that's what it would be at that point.
There he is. Help me, please. Order complete.
Oh, not gonna help him?
Not yet.
I'm coming.
Just making sure there's nothing in there important besides this guy. This poor schmuck! I thought the civilian was grunting. It's like, oh man! Guess I have to run away. Upstairs. Here we go.
Oh yeah. You feel Pauline would be better as a redhead?
I don't know. I mean, she started out as one, technically, with how her sprite looked.
She was blonde. Like, I remember her being blonde.
Oh, nice. I got them both. Well, with the way the sprite looked, with the literal color of orange, I kind of assumed it was maybe orange.
Orange?
Yeah, like the sprite of her sitting up there like, help me. Like she's wearing like a weird pink dress and has orange hair for that little tiny sprite.
Huh. I remember it looking yellow to me.
Like, I can't, like, the best way I could think of is like Pippi Longstockings, but her hair was like literally red, wasn't it?
I'm having trouble imagining Pippi.
Pippi Longstockings, if you've never seen her, that's all I got. She's a redhead with pigtails, and that's what, Pauline's original sprite looks like to me. Ah! Oh, sorry, I thought you were a demon. Sorry, just turn around, there's nothing but red looking me in the face.
Right. Because, like, I feel kind of sorry for Pauline. It's like, you know, girl, you need more to distinguish yourself. Before, you were like an awkward peach. Then they tried to make you seem distinguished with, like, you know, giving you brown hair and a red dress as, like, your signature or something like that. And, like, it seems like they're trying to make you rise in importance, but you're no princess.
Right, but it is still a kingdom. The Metro Kingdom. And she's the mayor of it, which is like a princess.
Well, wrong. Because, it's a city.
Help out my crew now.
It's straight up called the Metro Kingdom in the game.
No, hold up. I heard it was called New Donk City.
That is the name of it, but the overall name for that world to go to is the Metro Kingdom, like a metropolis. I forget what the Mexican kingdom's called, so I'm gonna call it that for now because I forget. I want to say it's called the Dry Kingdom or something like that, something stupid simple, because I have no remembrance. What's up?
Hey Mason, looks like you've been busy. Ever thought of not killing everyone you see?
Ask me again.
There. An officer, Jim Holiday, says his partner was dragged down into the parking garage. Jones can get you into there. The rest is up to you. It's dangerous down there, man. Drag my partner down there. Help him, please. Get over here.
Is he okay? Is that the partner I was saving? Hello? Oops. Ah, jeez, it's this guy. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, I'm out of them. Shit. Never mind. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of them in there.
But yeah, I just feel sorry for, like, Pauline. Because it almost feels like the Daisy situation. They want to make her own character, but yet they want to make her similar enough to where, like, people just, like, accept her and things. They've been slowly, like, elevating her. It's like, you know, at first she was just a girlfriend. Now, I mean, like, then at some point she became CEO of a company. Do you remember that? When Pauline was CEO of a company?
Was that the sequel to Mario vs. Donkey Kong? The game?
Yeah, the mini-series.
Yeah.
Yes. Not a mini-series, but literally...
Oh, come on! Don't die! Shit! Sorry, there was like suddenly 12 butchers. I'm getting... Oh, come on! Okay, I'm scared of dying here.
Yeah.
I don't know how far back the fucking checkpoint is.
Yeah, but like literally the March of the Minis video game series.
Okay, because I wasn't in the first one, because I have a copy of that in my...
I played the first one.
I have a
like,
copy of it on my 3DS.
Like, she was just like,
she's just there for the
like,
ceremony.
of all the people Mario could have invited, he invited her. I was like, okay, cool, because of, like, I don't get why. I don't think there was a Donkey Kong Mini, to my memory, in the first game.
There was in the next one, actually, finally.
Okay, like, in the sequel, but I'm just thinking, why? Why did you, like, invite her to help advertise your toy? It's like, you know, why not get Peach in there?
It's a weird enough game in the first place for, like, why is... Oh, shit, where'd you fall from and not die? Oh, fucking...
I mean, it's cool we're seeing her again.
And she got a new hot single, too, apparently, because she's got that song that she's singing now.
Oh, you're just jumping all over the place.
Well, I'm just saying, now she's got that cool song.
Yeah, but, you know, we're working our way up here in order. So anyways, yeah, like, Pauline, like, became CEO of a company. Then at some point, she became mayor of the city. And yet now she's, like, the lead singer of a band. Yet she's never gonna reach that princess status. Or at least I'm just wondering, are we ever gonna see her in other stuff?
Well, this is the first time seeing her in, like, a big core main game, which already surprised me enough.
You consider it a core main game?
Well, Super Mario 3D World was, and I didn't know it. Like, that was the Mario game for the console. And I was like, oh, okay. I had no idea at first, because I thought they would make one later.
You ever find that odd? To where it's not a core main game unless it's on a console?
Yeah.
Like, who made that distinction?
It just seems to be like a weird thing, like, oh, we have these games on the handhelds that are not the mothership titles, and then we have the mothership titles. Now they can't do that because the Switch is the only thing they have. Oh wait, they're trying to still do that,
like,
though.
when was that ever announced? Like, the thing is, the only time, like, you know, the first time I ever heard about mothership titles and flagship titles was in the Tales of series. Like, and they still had mothership titles that were on the handhelds.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And, like, they would basically announce, here's our flagship
me.
title, and here's our mothership title. But I've never heard that distinction whenever it came to any, like, other games. Like, the Zelda games. Like, whenever, like, I hear about the Zelda games, I always, like, notice an absence of Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. And it's like, why does no one talk about those? And, like, usually the thing I hear is, like, well, they're not main games. I was like, how are they not main games? Because they weren't on a console? Even though they're pretty much just as big as any console game? And I was like, and what about A Link Between Worlds?
That's a very short game. It's like, literally, they went like, hey, you know A Link to the Past? Let's take out parts of the game and just make a shorter game out of it. It's not a bad game, I just thought that was kind of weird when seeing, like, comparing the overworld map. I thought that was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Maybe not the best example. I haven't played that one myself to know.
The most I can see...
But what about Link's Awakening?
That was a Game Boy game that got remade with more color for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, but isn't that considered like a main title? Whenever it comes to talking about main titles?
I don't know. The most I know for why people even have... Oh, shit.
Oh.
The only reason I know why people have this distinction, and I can understand why, is the whole thing of which one did they actually bother to put a large amount of work into? The console ones usually they go for a longer time and everything.
I would argue that when it came to Skyward Sword.
Well, that one had a long development period actually because Miyamoto fucked a lot of shit up for Aonuma while he was trying to make the game.
You'd think it'd be better, but
well, that's because he fucked up so much shit while he was trying to make the game, so they had to take more time than they were planning on. And it turned out to be a not as good game, apparently. This is, like, word through the grapevine of what people heard when asking through interviews and stuff.
Yeah. Would you ever hold it against the company if they, like, remade a game, but with better?
Well, obviously not, because I want Zelda Colossus remake to have the missing titans. Well, he fell down an elevator shaft.
Fucking bastard! You're gonna pay! I'm gonna fuck you up! I'm gonna fuck your family up! When I find your mother, she's gonna pay!
Now that really is zero tolerance.
We should get this elevator fixed.
Thanks, Mason. The bastard grabbed me after they rammed my vehicle off the road. Hope my partner's okay.
I hope so, too.
Let's go and shut this place down once and for all.
Did we finish? Is that it? I guess not.
But anyways, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, like, I hope to see Pauline in a lot more stuff. Like, you know, let's see her in a kart racing game.
Yeah, that's...
Why is it that an elf and a dog and a squid/kid got in before Pauline was made a racer?
Yeah, I'd actually thought, like, well, now that she's in a main game, maybe she'll actually make it in.
Even though she was in the first main game ever?
I know. Which is why Donkey Kong gets to be Mario Kart. It's a weird thing that really comes down to, like, well, why don't they do this stuff? I don't know if I told you this before, but I saw somebody who threw up some, like, ideas together of, like, why don't they pull some stuff from Wario games? We got all of WarioWare and Wario Land, Captain Syrup and all them stuff, Tamagagaga from the Mario Land and the 6 coins, and thought, you know, that would be a better roster than Pink fucking Gold Peach, the non-existent character, who everybody fan-demanded for all time and space, praying to God that it'll finally be put in a game.
I'd prefer Metal Peach.
We don't even need any metal anybody, but we do for some reason.
Okay, like, I prefer metal recolors for all the characters.
I know. You know who at least has logical sense now? Fucking Gold Mario that they put in Deluxe 8. Because at least he was in a game as a power-up. Metal Mario 2, I guess, but, you know, they actually both have equal ground, but why does Metal Mario keep showing up somewhere? I don't understand that one. Why not? Why not transparent Mario? That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I would like to see Pauline come back, and I'd like to see her have red hair to go along with her red dress.
You know, I'm more worried that she'll take up a slot in the next Smash Brothers just because, like, well, she appeared in Mario Odyssey, so now here she is.
Yeah, she'd probably be an assist trophy.
Maybe. I could see that being a song and dance, and then her whole band kicks everybody.
Maybe a stage, possibly, but, like, preferably assist trophy. Okay, as much as I'd like to see Pauline appear, I would consider it a sad day that Pauline got in before Daisy got in a Smash Brothers game. I mean, I'm already a little bit irked that Rosalina got in before Daisy got in. But you know why I let that pass?
Why?
Because I think Rosalina is hot. And I thought, yes, get that hotness in here.
Use it against these bastards.
I used up my last healing thing, didn't I?
Yeah.
For me, the Rosalina in Smash was completely unexpected, because I just had no fucking idea that was going to happen.
I mean, for me, Rosalina just seems like a recolor of Peach with a slightly different hairstyle. And that's as far as, like, a character design, like, goes that I can figure. Like, just put Peach in a blue dress and, you know, alter her hair a little bit, and you got Rosalina. But for me, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I like Rosalina's, like, design. Her as a character, there's honestly not that much to go on. I mean, the only thing you ever got was, like, her story from the first game, and they didn't do much after that. Like, I kind of appreciate how they just try to, like, shove her in there whenever they try to shove in a Galaxy reference.
Well, good thing there's a soon enough checkpoint. I have no health to get more from. This is going to be a hard fight.
Do you ever notice that? Or maybe find it a bit amusing?
The what? I misunderstood what you were saying. I was shooting a chain gun, trying not to die.
Yeah, we saw how well that went. But, like, whenever they throw in, like, a reference to Super Mario Galaxy, that they somehow usually always have to get Rosalina in there also.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate it.
Did you know that she's on the American cover for a Mario Party 3DS game, but not in the Japanese cover of it?
Huh.
It's like, she is in the game, she's just not a character to play as. And I thought, wow, that's, it was only later on that I realized, oh, that's actually not even new official art. That's just, like, they just repurposed it from somewhere. And that was America doing it. As opposed to the, card problem that I told you about that you showed everybody.
Right.
After I brought it up.
Yes.
God, there's a lot of guys here.
But yeah, like, you know, I'm just saying, you know, they brought Daisy back, changed up her, like, design quite a bit, and now we have the hotness that is Daisy. We have Rosalina. She's fine. It's already pretty much been set in stone what she is as a character.
Yeah, they gave her the backstory and everything.
And I'm just saying, Pauline, she has a chance.
Yeah.
You can bring her in as a redhead, and I don't think anybody would mind all that much. Because you want to know why?
Why?
She was originally blonde to begin with. Or orange, like, you know, whichever. Before all of a sudden she became like this brunette.
Hi.
Great work, Nick. We really earned our pay today.
That was a very difficult and long level. Thank God for double checkpoints. That's BS. I got 2 headshots at the last part, and it told me you got 40 headshots. How the fuck?
Well, maybe you died, and when you came back, you didn't have those headshots anymore?
No, I didn't have close enough when I did die, and that time I made sure to try to aim for a bit more headshots. Damn it. This is a nice little after story. It's like, he was so fucking awesome, he used a chain gun. I like that there's a weapon usage for my fucking shield bash. Why, thanks for not saying anything against me, Mr. News Chopperman. I don't think there's any special rewards in here for getting all the medals other than you just get better guns. Which, that can be nice, but not exactly needed so far. I guess I didn't get enough gang leaders, because I didn't unlock Emergency, Angel Heights. Oh no! Because that's, I looked at the rewards thing and that was like one of them somewhere. Yeah, this one. I need 10, and how many gang leaders do I have? 9. Oh, okay. Why is the number getting so far apart down there? That's weird. Well, I want to continue, but that was a very long level to get through with all the retries, and we're out of time because of that.
Very well.
Like, goddamn, I did not think it was going to take so long. At the very least, starting up a new level, I don't want to get 4 minutes in and just have to stop. That would feel very awkward to me. So, actually, it'd be 3 minutes in at this rate, but whatevs. We'll see you guys on the next episode of McMillan Street.
Later.